Let's go. We are back. For the next video, we're here to watch why alpha males hate sigma males so much. I want to know the difference between a sigma male and an alpha male. Let's see what the biggest difference is.
Many people think that only alpha men rule the social hierarchy. There are really many different types of men. He ran backstage and pulled all the strings. In this world, this type of man is called a sigma man, but both alpha and sigma are highly respected individuals. There's a lot in between that makes alpha males the envy of sigma males. There is a difference between. This video explains 10 reasons why alpha men hate sigma men so much. Number 1. Sigma is not afraid of confrontation. Sigma men often try to avoid confrontation, but have no problem confronting problems head-on when absolutely necessary. Sigma's assertiveness and frankness often cause alpha to lose interest because alpha considers sigma to be generally quiet and shy. This is the point that many people misunderstand sigma men simply because they are inherently introverted and quiet. I do not hesitate to do so. Sigma puts his ego aside when there's an argument. The main difference between alpha men and sigma men is the fact that alpha men cannot let go of their ego. Whenever he argued, alpha couldn't put her ego aside. Alphas tend to make irrational decisions, while sigma can put their pride and ego aside and admit that they were wrong. People respect people who try to think objectively, admit when they're wrong. Because of this, people have a higher respect for sigma men. Number 3. Alpha is not comfortable being alone. Alpha men strive to achieve greatness by showing everyone how great they are. This often allows alpha males to seek everyone's approval, while sigma males don't rely on others for validation.
Do not confuse high-value men with alpha men. Please, don't get them confused.
This allows the sigma men to live a lone wolf life with no one to rely on. Sigma men feel comfortable being alone because they enjoy spending time alone and analyzing their next move to achieve their goals. 4. Alpha became jealous of sigma's creation. Alpha men may feel threatened by sigma men's creativity and ability to develop complex and abstract ideas. Often follow unconventional paths in life and still manage to achieve their aspirations. Gatekeepers were often annoyed by how easily and effortlessly sigma joined their efforts. 5. The alpha male feels challenged by the sigma male, and the alpha male is used to asserting his superiority over others out of sheer confidence. You can't control it because you don't care what it does. This lack of response from sigma often threatens alpha males, as they are not used to being pushed away by people. Sigma stands by its own ideas and beliefs and does not impose them on anyone. 6. Alpha men care too much about status. While a sigma is more concerned with the success of alpha men, they will often flaunt their achievements to others and show off their success materially. A sigma man doesn't need to buy flashy things or prove to anyone how successful he is. An alpha is threatened by a sigma because the alpha receives confirmation of others, while a sigma only needs self-validation. 7. Alpha males must be controlled, and the alpha man feels the need to control the others in his life so that he can maintain his position of power and feed his ego. On the other hand, a sigma is not interested in controlling others for the sake of ego. That doesn't mean one sigma can't control people. In fact, a sigma man is a master manipulator and is extremely good at controlling people. If he needs to point out the difference between alpha and sigma, it's because sigma doesn't want to control others because he is focused only on himself and his own goals. He doesn't need to control people to feed his ego. A sigma feeds their ego by educating themselves and becoming extremely knowledgeable about topics that interest them. 8. People prefer Sigma men in leadership positions. We live in a time where everything is getting more complicated and complicated. Alpha emphasizes maintaining their image and status in leadership positions, while Sigma is more concerned with actually making a difference in the world. While many alpha males take up leadership positions through their aggressive and assertive style, a Sigma rose to leadership position due to his dedication and charisma. People prefer Sigma men in leadership positions because of their openness and ability to listen to people. And alpha often have a more aggressive my way or highway approach to leading. Sigmas make great leaders because they will never make irrational decisions based on ego as an alpha. Number 9. Women find Sigma men attractive.
Okay.
While alphas are considered very attractive.
Now, I am pretty quiet, but it's pretty much I'm explaining what I got from this afterwards.
Women. Sigma man is extremely attractive to women due to his mysterious nature. While an alpha will try to express constantly, a Sigma doesn't take the time to prove himself to anyone. Women flock to Sigma men because they like a good challenge and they see Sigma as someone they want to try to get to know. Due to the discreet nature of Sigma, it arouses natural curiosity in the female mind, and they start to become obsessed with him. Alpha finds Sigma grabbing women's attention without even trying, which makes Alpha feel threatened by Sigma. Number 10. Sigma males do not feel the need to challenge others, while alphas are constantly evaluating others and trying to prove how good they are. Sigma does not need to prove itself. A Sigma is proven not by direct measurement, but by indirect measurement. Like the quality work he creates or the profound ideas he brings forth. With a Sigma proving their worth through their intellect and hard work rather than having to challenge others, a Sigma does not feel the need to compete or compare themselves to others. While an alpha attribute, its entire image is based on.
So, what I technically got from this is, it doesn't seem that sorry, there's a lot of noise going on outside. It doesn't sound like alphas and sigmas are very much different as far as who's higher than who. Because if anything, you can be an alpha or a sigma and not be a high value man, because it's a difference when it comes to priorities and integrity and just your playing mindset. So it seems that alphas are based on status, being in control and having ego, while sigmas actually look for their own personal growth, their own personal wealth, and their peace alone. It seems like alphas are based on realism, while sigmas are based on optimism. So it's a really interesting topic. I honestly want to get more in depth with those two. I kind of do agree. Comment down below what you see yourself as. Me personally, I guess I can see myself as a sigma then, because if we're explaining it that way, like I said, alphas and sigmas aren't higher than each other. They're just they're pretty much the same type of man with different types of mentality. Like I said, a high value man is based on priority, whereas sigmas and alphas are based on mindset. So comment down below which one you are. Comment, like, subscribe down below. See BLK Finesse. We out.